And I hear a lot of people say this, and that is the big brother, little brother analogy. But he meant well in his analogy, I get it. But here is the problem that I have with this. This analogy, whether people mean it or not, it excuses Israel from all its war crimes. It implies that there is some sort of brotherly love that Israel has for Palestinians, and that this is all just a brotherly dispute, and we can all just get along if we just think hard enough, and that this is all just a brotherly dispute. Although that is more of a positive message, although that is really more of a hopeful message whereby it's like, hey, let's just come to the negotiation table, let's talk this through, sing kumbaya around a campfire, and we can fix this. Let me give you a more accurate analogy of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. And if you have kids around and you're listening to this, please put your headphones in, because this is going to be a little vulgar or a little graphic. Here's the more suitable analogy regarding this conflict. Palestine is a woman living at home with her family, her parents, her siblings, her husband, her kids. Israel is a man who kicked through the front door, broke into her home, shot her parents, tortured her siblings, beat up and kicked out her husband and children, and then raped her. Then he chopped off her arms and chopped off her legs. And he threw her in a room, locked the door, nothing goes in, nothing goes out. Every so often, this man goes back into that room as she's bleeding out and rapes her repeatedly. Only sometimes this woman is able to bite his hand. The only thing she can do out of retaliation for everything he's done, she bites his hand as a form of resistance. So he takes a picture of the bite mark, sends it to the media. The media calls him a victim. His friends tell him he has the right to defend himself. They even arm him and give him more weapons and more love and support and more funding, so he buys a gun and he shoots her. This is the reality. The world ignores the illegal occupation, the oppression, the murder, the ethnic cleansing, the rape, and they only pay attention when Palestinians bite back. That is a more accurate Israeli-Palestinian analogy.